On a serene spring morning, dawnlight filtered through the window lattice onto the desk in an elegant courtyard. A young man sat upright reading, his posture as straight as a pine tree, his expression focused. His servant ground ink beside him, occasionally glancing up with admiration. The young man practiced swordsmanship in the courtyard. His movements were light and agile, the wind whistling as his sword sliced through the air, each stroke crisp and graceful. A white-haired old man watched from the corridor, stroking his beard and nodding approvingly. In the schoolroom, after the teacher posed a question, the young man stood up and answered calmly, speaking fluently with clear logic and unique insights. His classmates listened attentively, their eyes filled with admiration, and the teacher nodded in relief. As he walked down the street, the young man saw an elderly person stumble and fall. He immediately rushed to help them up, carefully brushing off their clothes. Passers-by nodded in approval. At sunset, golden twilight spilled over the lakeside. The young man stood facing the wind, his robes fluttering gently. His tall, handsome figure was like a jade tree standing against the wind. A young girl passing by paused to gaze, a shy look on her face. The white-haired old man saw the young man's elegant bearing and clapped in praise. What a jade tree in the wind. Handsome, talented, and virtuous, truly exceptional. The young man turned to bow modestly, remaining composed. At the market, a child rushed onto the road carelessly. With quick reflexes, the young man lifted the child back safely, averting danger. The child's mother thanked him profusely, and vendors praised his bravery and responsibility. The young man taught village children at the academy, explaining knowledge patiently with a gentle tone. The children sat in a circle, listening intently and nodding in response, their eyes brimming with thirst for knowledge. As he traveled along a forest path, a woodcutter asked for directions. The young man stopped immediately, guiding him patiently with polite words. The woodcutter thanked him repeatedly, praising both his looks and extraordinary demeanor. In the evening, the young man practiced calligraphy quietly in his study. His handwriting emerged elegant yet powerful. His mother placed a cup of warm tea on the desk, watching his focused back with heartfelt relief. In spring, the young man played the kin in the village square. The melodious music touched everyone's heartstrings. Villagers listened silently, enchanted, even the birds perched on branches, captivated by the tune. In the schoolroom, the teacher commented, "This young man not only has elegant bearing but also excels in talent and virtue. His words and deeds are measured. He is truly a model of a jade tree in the wind." The young man listened respectfully, remaining modest and composed. At sunset, the young man bid farewell to a friend at the village entrance, bowing and speaking sincerely. His friend held his hand reluctantly, grateful for befriending such a noble person. In the academy lecture hall, the teacher explained a jade tree in the wind to students, telling them it describes a graceful, talented person with both good looks and inner virtue. The children repeated earnestly, committing the idiom to memory. Key takeaway. A jade tree in the wind describes a graceful, handsome, and talented person. It emphasizes not only external appearance but also inner cultivation. It reminds us to develop both inner and outer qualities, becoming people with grace and profound substance.